Welcome to Bush League Geek, everybody. We're back. We took it some time with the holidays and everything, but we have some ranting.
You took out some time for the holidays.
Yes, but we have some. Yes, I'm back, fuckers. But we have some ranting to do.
Stop yelling.
Fuckers. I'm excited. So we just passed Black Friday.
And we're slowly approaching Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Which is way better than Black Friday.
I don't know, man.
Depends on what you buy.
Small Business Saturday kind of kills it. Did you know that? Did you not know that?
No.
The Saturday after Black Friday, it's considered small business, where you're supposed to only go to small businesses.
And
somebody should have told me that before Sunday.
The last 3 years that my dad's we had this store before we closed it. Not a single customer on Small Business Saturday.
Well, no, because everyone's always broke.
I never knew that existed. I knew it existed, but nothing.
Way to create silence there.
Hey, man.
Good job.
You know, it's a podcast. Just listen to us breathe. So we have some ranting to do because we found that it's just utterly ridiculous, the videos and what you go over and everything. Did anybody find anything good on Black Friday?
Bought some games.
Worth a damn?
I saw all the things that
Kevin
I wanted.
Yeah, I did. Kevin did, yeah.
Kevin got lucky.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, the TV, right?
But I could have bought that online too. But he had a good
see.
experience. So
I mean, I went to H.H. Gregg like I do last year. H.H. Gregg isn't bad.
That's why you had a good experience, because nobody shops there.
Exactly. Because
it's the
Gregg,
Kmart Best Buy.
Well, I mean, H.H. Gregg, there's not a lot of stuff there that people go to buy. I mean, people go there. I mean, the line was like maybe 5 minutes to get in.
yeah, they don't have a lot of impulse.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like you go to Best Buy, you have everything. You're like, oh shit, I need this, I need this, I need this. And you got people fighting.
Oh,
But
the
have you
horror
noticed
stories.
people only fight at Walmart?
No, I've seen it.
I mean,
Seen it at Best Buy.
Okay, so the videos that I saw this year, and I think last year too, it seems like everyone fights over a track phone.
It's over dumb shit. Like
It's
Tupperware.
like a track phone, or like you see it. It's something. It's like, oh, I can save $3 on a.
I saw a video of them fighting over a Christmas tree. At Walmart this year. I was like, wow.
Here's what I want to know.
It was like serious. Too.
Hey, you know what I think they should do? I think they should bring all these thousands of refugees in and show them these people fighting over Black Friday stuff, so they can just laugh
at them.
laugh at them, and then raid their homes and steal their food. And then see how they feel about that.
You have first world problems.
Right.
I will never, ever forget this. Matt and I both worked retail forever. And I sat at Best Buy here in Huntsville, I sat behind the service bench one day and watched two old ladies fight over a UMax parallel port scanner. I will never forget this.
Damn, you're dating yourself right now.
Yep. They dropped it, and I could hear the glass break from where I was. And one of them still went up and tried to buy it.
Yeah, see, that's the stuff I don't understand, because one of the videos I watched of them fighting at Walmart, they were fighting over like a 32-inch TV. And they were like, it was dropping on the ground. They're like throwing it. There's a hole in the box. They're like back and forth. I was like, if that was me, I just want to take it.
Yeah,
I don't even want it now.
And
it's broken.
Like I showed it to you. It's not a name brand. I don't know what brand it is. It's for my son, so it doesn't need to be
a
sharp
starts with the A or something.
Yeah,
I saw that on
Amazon
too. Yeah.
$75. I didn't have to punch an old lady in the face.
Nope.
I didn't have to get clipped by some,
I saw
by some little kid or anything. $75. Hey, it's a good TV Black Friday success, man. But I did it online. Online is like.
I saw a video where a grown woman took something out from a kid's hands.
Oh, yeah.
Like this mother and son or daughter jumped on these toys, and then some other woman just showed up out of nowhere and just took it out of the kid's hands. And then there was like a wrestling match between the mothers. I was like, first of all, you should never steal from a kid. But second of all, I need some popcorn. This is entertaining.
Marry her.
Hey, that's kind of like in the videos that they were showing for this Black Friday. There was one chick that had another girl in a headlock. She was holding Tupperware in one hand and the chick's head in the other.
It was a steamer.
Is that what that was?
Yes. A steamer that they're probably never going to use.
But they were fighting over it.
Yes.
And here I am, about 8 o'clock on Thursday night. I'm on my way home. I see that the Walmart in Hazel Green's not very busy. So I walk in. 15 minutes later, I walk out with 3 games for $60. No trouble. Yeah.
Well,
no fuss, no muss.
I saw, there was a video, and it's in Alabama. And it was at a Walmart. And it's like you hear a countdown almost. Like, there's all these people around. And this poor guy, he looked like he about broke his hip because he was like 65, but he was a security guard or a cop or something. He was there trying to keep the peace the best he could. And the other guy looked like a pro wrestler, so it was kind of funny. And everyone was just sitting there around, just chilling. It all got quiet. And then, like, I guess someone said, okay, now you can shop. And, like, this dude crowd surfs over 4 ladies to get a box of whatever is right there. And I find, like, and have you also seen the video of the,
Sorry, bro.
we have a special guest today.
Oh, yeah, our special guest.
My dog, Rogue, has decided to
Make her
greet
rounds.
everyone mid-podcast.
She'll rant here in a second.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get her to
But
rant,
did
so.
you see, like, I guess as an American, it made me feel kind of bad. Did you see the Black Friday American versus the UK Black Friday?
No, I didn't.
It's embarrassing. They're handing out like little tea cakes and shit in a line.
Yeah.
Where it's all like dignified and like
Well, they don't shop like we do.
structured.
Just shows how bad we are.
I saw one video on Facebook from like one of the people who do like the Instagram videos and Vine videos, and it was Black Friday in London. And he walks in the store, ain't nobody's like, oh, it's chaos, people, and he's sitting there just like no one even touches him. He's like acting like a soccer player who got flicked in the ear. He's like, oh no,
Well, it was
ain't
like
nothing going on.
a week and a half ago.
A week
And a half ago.
Week half ago.
The busiest retail shopping day of the year in the world was in China, and like $4 billion got spent, and nobody left their homes at all.
It's online.
100% online.
Well, that's
shopping
like
day.
you know their stats and stuff, and they're saying like Cyber Monday is actually taking over Black Friday.
Well, I mean, that's
Like
what
their
it should
sales
be.
are sales are.
Well, they said
Much
what, 25% of Black Friday sales were done online this year, which
Yep.
was 10% over last year.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, 'cause, I mean, half of they already started doing Black Friday sales like Wednesday and Thursday.
GameStop started on Tuesday.
Yeah. So I mean, there's really no point.
Well, but are you like I guess that's what you
What
said. It, like,
kills me-
why are you gonna punch someone in the face to save $10 over something that it doesn't matter?
The thing that's always gotten me is you can find the stuff online almost the same price every day of the year.
Well, some people might not. I mean, some people might not have access to a computer.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you go to a public library
At this point.
and be like, "Hey, order your shit online at the
I
library."
was saying at this point, like if your kids are in a public school, you have access to a computer at some point in time.
But I mean, like, there's some things like Walmart had DVDs and Blu-rays under $10, and that type of stuff they only get certain times of the year. But everything else, like your TV, not take anything away from you going out because you had a pleasant experience.
No
Well, I
online.
mean, plus you went
We
to
could have
H.H.
bought it
Gregg.
online.
And I worked at H.H. Gregg last year, or the year before, I can't remember. But it was actually not that bad. It wasn't packed other than maybe like the first 2 hours. But after that, it's like the salesmen are different there than they are at Best Buy. 'Cause Best Buy is hourly, but salesmen at H.H. Gregg's all commissioned.
Yeah.
So they're willing to take the extra time to help you because that's
Matt, you went out Thursday night because you tried to get me to go. How was your experience?
Okay, so my issue with Black Friday now is it's not on Friday anymore. If you go out Friday, there's actually no rush to do anything on Friday anymore. Friday's just another work day. Everything happens now on Thursday, which is ridiculous. You should be spending. You should basically be eating a second time
Why is it even
and
called
worrying
Black
about
Friday?
where
Watching
you're gonna pass
football
out.
and putting lights up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it started at like 6, right?
Yeah.
5 at
No,
Best Buy.
Depends on
6 at Walmart. Yeah, 5-ish, 6-ish, somewhere there.
The problem I had was we went. So I guess Walmart opened their doors at like 5 or 6. My sister and I went into Walmart at about 6:30, and it was pretty packed. We kind of ran. We just kind of ran through, not really looking for anything in particular, just seeing what was there, and we found like the Blu-rays that were $3 and $4 and $5, and found the stanchions where like the video games were, and they had them for like $15 and $25 and $35, and they were all still like $60 games. So that was that was tempting. I had a handful of about 5 or 6 games at the time. Ones that I had put off getting because I knew that if I'd spent $60 on them, they'd be worth about $15 by the time I played them anyways. So I figured let's spend $15 on these. So I probably had 5 or 6 games, and my sister had about 10 movies. And we got towards the front, and I say towards the front because you couldn't really make it to the front. There was no organization to their lines. there were people piled into the aisles where the registers were, and then they just kind of overflowed into like the kids' clothing and stuff towards the middle of Walmart, and you could kind of make it to the front of the store, but you had no idea where the line started, and the people that were in the line had no idea where the line started or where it was going. So we kind of put everything down, and I said, I don't need anything this bad. I don't need anything bad enough to even stand in line for an hour. So I put everything down, and we started walking out, and we stood at the front door for a second, and kind of looked back at the registers, and nobody was moving. Like nobody was leaving the registers. It's almost like there were so many people that it was overwhelming to the cashiers. And what kills me so much working in retail for so long, it was mandatory that every register be open. We went into the floral area, 2 registers with like 5 employees standing over there. They were quote unquote manning the door. They weren't ringing anybody out over there. 2 registers closed. You go back to automotive, another register closed. They got 2 registers back there, 2 registers closed. You go back to electronics where they had the video games and everything. There's like 3 or 4 registers there. Nobody ringing anything out.
And see, when I went, the Walmart in Hazel Green, that's where I got rung up, was in electronics. But I noticed that automotive was closed.
Well, see, like I was up at my mom's house in Tennessee for Thanksgiving, and my stepdad went to their local Walmart, and I guess it might have been the general manager's or the store manager's idea, but they had like lanes taped out on the floor, Matt, like where you knew what line you were in.
Yeah, Best Buy had done that. Best Buy had set up. Best Buy had set up actual the dividers and stuff, and they set up boxes to where you knew where the line was, and they
turnstiles like you.
They had put the blue painter's tape on the floor.
See, that's what they had too.
Paint the way.
Well, and when we worked there, even as techs, I mean, I was running a register that day. That's what I did. Every register that was available to be open was open.
Well, I hope it really does turn into an all online thing at some point in time, because that's sad.
I'd like people to get their Thanksgiving back.
Friends, family, whatever. And I understand people in retail. I mean, you knew what you're getting into when you worked retail. You know what happens. I mean, bitching about it, come on. Man.
You say people know what they're getting into, but we used to see people all the time that they're like, "What is this?" People would quit on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you don't know what Black Friday is and what chaos it comes into, I mean,
especially now,
there's so many. We've brought up YouTube videos today.
Oh, it's retarded.
I mean, you should. Everyone probably has seen a YouTube video in their time at some point in time. Surely you know by now, hey, I'm going to have to deal with this.
I don't, I try not to go out that day, period. The only reason I even stopped at the Walmart on the way home is it looked like it was kind of slow. I mean, the parking lot was practically...
Yeah, now, if I had gone into Walmart, it looked like the registers were, actually running people through, that'd be fine. I probably would have stood in line for,
15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes, right. But, I mean, I went to Best Buy, and just because, I spent 12 years there actually working Black Friday, I kind of like to go in there and giggle a little bit. So, I went in there, and I grabbed up a present for somebody, and then a hard drive for myself to disassemble and put in the PS4. I got in the line there, and somebody else said, "Hey, there's no line over at the Geek Squad." Geek Squad right at it. They had so many registers open, the Geek Squad people were ringing people out.
Yeah.
So I went through computers to get rung out like I was buying a computer, and I was rung out in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And after that, we went to Target. I got rang out in the electronics area of Target where the video games are. That ended up being where I bought my video games. I bought one for $15 and one for $25, and that was it. Like that, there was nothing that I was like die hard about this year, because with Fallout 4, with Destiny, I don't have time. There's just not enough time in the world.
How do you feel about campers? Like the people
like in Halo?
No, like the people that camp out.
Call of Duty.
No, we know that those guys are assholes.
Unreal Tournament, because it's okay in Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of that one guy posted on Facebook? It was like Jarvis Matthews or something somewhere.
Yeah, but he's
this
a radio
kid,
DJ.
Huh?
He's like he does it for like his radio station.
No, he was just there to shop. He was there to get a TV. But this dude, he had a tent. It had a bed in it.
There's no
a TV, a microwave, all that stuff. It was like like 2 or 3 days before Black Friday or something like that.
So you think, okay, so you're taking 3 days off. Let's just say you make $10 an hour
for a TV. That's what he wanted.
You know, so that's $80 a day. You're technically losing, with what you'll save. What, $100 on buying a new TV?
I remember shortly after I left Best Buy. I don't know if you were still there.
Vacation.
Best Buy stopped allowing that. You couldn't show up to wait in line until Thanksgiving Day. Best Buy had changed that. I don't know if they still do that.
Skipping out on no ham.
Because they wouldn't let people on the property. But yeah,
we need our holidays back.
There's been previous years where they've actually paid to have porta potties brought in.
That's horrible.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's good publicity, I guess.
Well, and I do remember one year when the bookstore was still open, Books A Million was still there. Starbucks told the Books A Million there to give out free coffee to everybody in line. They were just handing out coffee.
They actually had
Chick-fil-A mugs, or
they've had Chick-fil-A come up there a couple of years.
Inside.
They've had Chick-fil-A actually come up there and offer people biscuits and stuff for a couple of years.
Yeah. Best Buy tries to be cool.
I'm sorry, if you're a refugee or whatever and handing out free biscuits, I understand, but you made that decision. Like, you made that decision to sit out there and
freeze your balls for free or not.
Well, you look at it from Chick-fil-A's, even if they're doing it for a couple bucks, look at it from their perspective, it's advertisement.
It is advertising.
And they can write this stuff off. That's all it is advertisement.
Yeah, they give all the employees, like, free biscuit tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's, I mean, the employees,
like, when we finally got a lunch, we went up there and got free biscuits.
And they, I remember they had Chick-fil-A cater a couple times because we couldn't get out of the parking lot, so they just bought lunch for us.
Then they started doing Lenny's.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, Lenny's, but... I like Lenny's when I go there and buy my own stuff.
Not when it's been sitting out.
But like when it's been sitting for a day, and then they try to pan it off and be like, yeah, the Saturday after Black Friday, we're having Lenny's too. It's from yesterday.
As far as the camera goes, I think it's pointless.
Yeah, it's
because you can do everything online or go somewhere that doesn't have a line.
I stick with my same argument. This is not bread and water. We're not refugees. We're not starving. We shouldn't be fighting like this. This is retarded.
And the more and more people shop online, yes, retail's hurting for it, but we're starting to get our holidays back.
Yeah, but it's kind of like,
really?
It's kind of like when you had the days when people try to like gather up people to not buy gas for one day. Well, all that happens is there's like 50% of the people are like, I'm not buying gas, and the rest of them are like, sweet, no lines.
Yeah.
I feel like I got my Thanksgiving back. I didn't do anything all day. Went, put up a Christmas tree, watched crappy Christmas movies, and bought a couple games.
See, I feel like Thanksgiving has just become the redheaded stepchild because people are already putting up Christmas decorations. There's music, there's Christmas music going on.
But you're supposed
Black Friday's killed Thanksgiving.
You're supposed to put up your Christmas decorations on Thanksgiving.
Says who?
That's how it's always been in my family. You eat Thanksgiving for lunch.
I'm sorry, my fat ass is going to sit there and watch football. I'm not putting up decorations.
What?
Well, here was the thing.
I want to be in a food coma for the next 2 hours.
I don't want a Christmas tree until like 2 weeks until.
Well, here was the thing. You ate Thanksgiving dinner for lunch. If you wanted to watch football, you went and watched football. Me and my grandfather always put the lights up on the house, and my grandmother would put the tree up.
Germans.
Yeah. Efficient.
Well, to me, that's the acceptable time to do it.
Yeah, before Thanksgiving, no.
And there's also Krampus in his house too.
Speaking of that, I want to see that movie.
I do agree with that though. I mean, right after Thanksgiving, yeah, you have.
Maybe not right after. You can do a weekend or something. I mean, you know.
Well,
but speaking of,
you had something else to rant about, didn't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of taking back the holidays, I'm new to the beard game, so whoever's listening, if you have a problem with this, I apologize.
In case you're participating in No Shave November.
But the whole, the glitter...
I thought that was only a hockey thing during the playoffs.
No, it's for,
well, it's Movember is supposed to, if you grow a mustache for cancer or something.
Yeah, like testicular cancer or something.
You know, it's like changing your flag on a profile picture. It saves lives.
It brings awareness.
But, anyway... So there's the new thing of glittered beards and putting ornaments in your beard. Let's go ahead and say, I'm sorry.
I haven't seen this.
Google it. Fucking Google it.
But I think
Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
It's just
fucking Google it.
No, because I'm trying to not just
There is a glitter beard tutorial.
It's bedazzling for your beard.
It's not even.
It's pretty.
It's worse than bedazzling, bro. It's not like you're putting one or two. And like, okay, the glitter. No, I can't even say. I'm kind of somewhat on board with that. No,
being douche canoes.
Yeah. But the ornaments in your beard, you look like a goat ass.
Goat ass.
A goat ass.
Tell us how
If
you
the goat were to have sat in glitter.
Wow.
You have shiny balls all in your beard, like you look like Dingleberry. It just, you look so stupid. Yeah, right? The reaction, I wish I could see the reaction. The face drop.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Oh yeah, the beard ornaments.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean, are we sure that's a real thing though?
look at that.
No,
That's
it started
seriously
being
a
a
thing.
thing.
In our
Last year.
society, do you really believe that wouldn't be a thing?
If I ever did that, I would
I would
only do
probably
it
literally slap you in
on
the face.
Christmas. I would only do it on
Glitter
Christmas to
beards
make
are
people
now a
laugh.
thing.
And
you
I
just
would
don't
only do
know.
it for like maybe 15 minutes, show up with them in, and then I'll instantly take them out after everybody sees it.
But like beard dyeing, beard glitter, beard everything.
Only way I
is a
can see
thing.
that being
But
working is for like sports.
but, like,
when you dress up as a
Like
fan.
now, ugly sweaters are a cool thing.
Oh, that's what.
Well,
That's
ugly
something.
sweater
Hey,
parties.
ugly
So I-
sweaters have always been a cool
No, I got into that
Come
with
on,
somebody
man.
on
They
Black
haven't
Friday.
been like always a cool thing.
Here's the thing.
That's their
ugly-
purpose.
They were
Ugly
called
Christmas
ugly-
sweaters used to be something you go to a thrift store and find in the back. Like they were ashamed of them. And now they're in the front of the store
Yeah.
for $80 freaking dollars.
There's a-
Oh yeah, no, yeah. You
Target
look like
had
a
At a
store.
thrift shop?
No, man, you
Oh,
can't
okay.
find them in
No.
thrift shops anymore.
Target had a Star Wars ugly sweater knit sweater for
I
like
want it,
$50.
man. I want
Yeah,
it.
like
It looks cool.
no, like for instance, like
Right, and you want it.
It looks
not,
cool.
not to go to an ugly sweater party, to wear.
Yeah, because I think it looks cool. The Darth Vader one, I think it looks cool.
The one I
There
saw
is
was-
something
I'm
wrong
sorry.
here.
The only thing that I find, the only one that I find that is somewhat acceptable, there's a little pouch like right around your chest, stomach area that you put your phone in, and like there's an app for it, and like it'll show like a little fire. It looks like it's an ugly sweater, but right around this area, it looks like it's a fireplace. That's kind of okay, in my opinion.
I don't know. I saw the Dragon Ball Z one, and I was like, that looks really cool. I want it.
We
There's an
want it to
app
be
for-
alive.
There's an app for the sweater.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's ridiculous.
I think it's just like, so it's just like a little fireplace.
Yeah,
Losing
just like a
my
little fire,
faith
but it's an ugly sweater
in
fireplace thing. It's like a yeah.
Well, see, I don't really consider the Star Wars ones and stuff that Target's selling to be actual ugly sweaters. I feel like ugly sweaters are those homemade ones that your grandma made. They're
The
just
Star Wars
horrible.
one I saw was knit. It looked like something my grandmother would have made, and it had TIE fighters going across it.
I bet it looked cool though.
Not really.
I bet if it was on
I'm
a regular black shirt, you would have been like,
Not
yeah.
really.
No, there is one I did see. It's got Kylo Ren and like I think
Google
some
this.
yeah, but it's on a shirt or a sweatshirt. It's not an ugly, but it's the ugly sweater pattern. But yeah, why can't we just go back to the good old days? Just Thanksgiving, you eat, you have a good time.
You have the ugly bird sweaters and be like, Merry Christmas.
Christmas, you don't have to show your Christmas spirit.
I don't care what anyone says,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Those sweaters look cool.
I will say the Walkers, the Imperial Walker.
Yeah.
It's not my color.
Man, that one looks ballin', dude.
Yeah. But that, hey, we ranted, we feel better now. So we'll get prepared for our next show. But we want to thank everybody for listening. Like always, follow us, talk to us, say hey. Just act like you care.
Say something, please.
Put glitter in your hair.
Even if you just want to say butt stuff. Go
But until next time.
Butt wish?
on.